Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your Love Tarot reading. This will be for March 5th through March 15th, 2019. And I am actually going to be using one of my own decks for the first time for these readings. This is just more of a sneak peek at the deck. I'm not selling it just yet. I'm still working on that aspect of things, but this is it, guys. So let's see how it does. All right, so Sagittarius, love energies. I'm going to do masculine on this side and feminine on this side. So apply this on how it fits best and resonates most for you. So, ooh, all right. So those are going to be the four in the middle that I was going to pull after the first two. Definitely relevant for Sagittarius. So let's see what else comes out. Okay, on the masculine side, we have a distorted viewpoint, which this is blind, denial, trapped. So, Sagittarius, this here is saying over here on the side where I'm reading the masculine energy, and again, you apply this how it fits best for you, is there's some blockage. And this to me is more self-imposed, like I'm choosing not to see this. I'm really stuck in a certain perception, a belief about something, and it's really hard for this masculine to see outside of what's already fixed inside of his mind, okay? And over here on the feminine side, we have awakened masculine, active, outdoorsy, adventurous. Now, with this card, even though it's a masculine energy, it's coming out over here on the feminine side. There is feminine and masculine energies inside of everybody. And so with this coming out over here, I'm seeing the feminine of Sagittarius, or I should say the energy in this particular reading for Sagittarius, whether you're male or female. Over here, it's a much different energy. It's like, let's do this. I want to make this happen. I'm excited. I'm spontaneous. Let's break through. Let's break out. Let's just do this. And over here, it's like, I don't know. I'm scared. I don't see a way. I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to fully express myself. Or, you know, there could be a lot of things masculine is keeping to himself, keeping within, a lot of fears, you know, feeling overwhelmed, feeling trapped, feeling as though he's kind of just going along with the program rather than directing it himself. But again, this is more self-imposed type of beliefs, because on the other side of this reading, I see a very positive energy. Somebody who is like, let's do this. I'll make it work. Whatever it's going to take, I'm game. And also very like uppity, bubbly, high vibing energy for the feminine side. So let's see what the cards are that flew out. All right, so we have some codependency. And, oh, look at this, though. But we have some deep and powerful wisdom with that particular card. And over here, sexual connection attachment. So with this, you know, this is about a relationship that could be friends with benefits, or, you know, where the energy... And this is on the feminine side. The feminine may be feeling like she's just kind of a glorified booty call when she's truly in love. She's genuinely connected. She's all the way in. So what I'm seeing, again, and you apply this to how it truly fits for you, all right? Over here, we have some codependency. We're really blocking ourselves from our true wisdom, from our intuition. It's just very fear-based energy over here on the masculine side. And then over here on the feminine side, we have, you know, true love, real passion, real connection. However, she's feeling as though I'm just a glorified booty call. Like, you know, are you in this as much as I'm in this? Are you just here for, you know, what I give to you, or are you here because you love me? Because feminine energy is coming through very strongly as, you know, purity, as love, as I'm here, I'm in this. So let's see. But again, masculine energy is a little bit afraid over here. And with this needy and clingy, it's kind of interesting to me, because I see this feminine energy as very strong, very independent, very focused, very powerful, all on her own, very down to earth, very raw, very real. So I'm not sure why the masculine over here is feeling insecure, feeling, you know what, Sagittarius, this is what it might be, where we are so strong, powerful, and independent over here that it's quite intimidating on the other side of that, all right? And, you know, the feminine saying, hey, I'm more than just a booty call, or I'm more than your house servant, your maid, your babysitter, your whatever, you know, is happening on this side. I'm so much more than these things. The masculine over here is kind of receiving it as, you know, you're needy, you're clingy, and that's not even what's going on. So that's why I'm saying this is self-imposed. Where the masculine is coming from is not a place of true wisdom. It's a fear. It's old energy. It's baggage from the past that has nothing to do with today and the now. And instead of recognizing the feminine as the strong, independent energy that she is, it's being received as, oh, clingy, needy, you know. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is this side of the reading is very strong, very empowered. This side of the reading is very fear-based, okay? So if, you know, just whatever side, if you are on this side, whether you are a male or a female, okay, like I said, it's just all energy to me, and I'm trying to keep it organized for the sake of my own sanity in a reading. So apply which side fits for you most as a Sagittarius, okay? Because, you know, over here, we really have our stuff together. We want the real thing. We're offering the real thing, but we're feeling used, okay? And I don't know that that's so much the case. I don't think that, you know, the feminine is being used here. I think the masculine energy is just misinterpreting what is being said, what's being asked of over on this side, okay? So let's pull some tarot to add to this. All right, well, there's the first two. Okay, so we have the Devil. Not surprised to see that. We have the Three of Cups, and we have the Magician. So this, over on this side, it's like, I want to have fun, I want to be free, I don't want anything to compromise that. So I'm going to block my intuition, I'm going to block my wisdom, because, and I'm going to flip the script and make feminine feel like she's needy, she's clingy, she's codependent, when she's not. What she's asking for is definitely not too much, but masculine is flipping the script to make it that way upon her. And it's really because, again, the issues that exist inside of this person, and it's really like a fear of commitment, a fear of being locked in, like my freedom's gone, I won't be able to, you know, have my way, do this, do that, or the other. Very distorted, okay? And over here for the feminine, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have Judgment. Yeah, look at how empowering that is, just coming through in the tarot cards. And the Hermit. So listen, yeah, feminine is feeling really left out in the cold. Very, like, why is this happening? This is so unfair. I really give my all. I'm honest. I'm true. I'm stable. You know, I can hold my own. What is the problem? Well, the problem is that this energy really is not as mature, as grown as this energy. It's an imbalance of consciousness, really. It doesn't mean that there's no meeting in the middle and that there is not a middle ground, because I see here, you know, with the awakened masculine, wisdom, you know, intuition, and being very powerful, this is available to this masculine, but like I said, this being the overall energy, it's blocked. he is, you know, outright choosing not to see things for what they really are, choosing to see things as he wants them to be, constructing a story in his own mind out of fear of what he's losing, being stuck, being trapped, being locked in. Like, it's just really disorganized thoughts and emotions over on this side. And the masculine is capable of so much more than that, but he's choosing not to operate from that place right now, or at least this next 2 weeks. And this could be within the relationship, or this could be about an external situation in his life where he's just feeling very disempowered, very boxed in, like he has no options. And in that case, it's almost like, well, you know, do I go about it in a sneaky way with the Magician here, or do I stick to being tried and true? So it's just, there's like this conflict going on for masculine energy. And then over here, this is beautiful. The feminine is just like being blessed, very empowered, knowing what she wants, knowing who she is, knowing where she's going, being willing to walk the path alone if she must, because I'm tired of feeling, you know, questioning my place. I'm tired of feeling used. I deserve real, true love, because that is what I'm giving. I have the energy, the capacity, the consciousness, the desire, the intention for real, true love, for real, true partnership. And if I can't get that, I'm ready to kind of go off on my own. That's how the feminine energy is feeling. It's like, I don't understand what your hang up is, masculine, what the problem is, if that's directly between the two of you. Now, this is something going on for the masculine outside of the relationship. Again, he's feeling very disempowered, very trapped, like there's no options to be had whatsoever. And that's not the case. He's got to really balance his perception and, you know, tap into his inner self. And he will find the magic. He will find the solution. There's options that are just right in his view, okay, with the Three of Cups. There's options in his view, but his own mind, his own worries, his own fears, own perceptions are blocking him from those options, from his wisdom. And you know, we'll pull more cards to see how all this is going to pan out. But definitely for Sagittarius love reading, the feminine looks very empowered, on point, and the masculine looks like he's struggling a little bit. So let's pull some more cards here. All right, on the masculine side, chemistry. So I'm not surprised that feminine might be feeling a little bit used. And separation. Wow. Okay, yeah. So with the chemistry coming out on the masculine side, and then we have, you know, the sexual connection attachment over here. This is, to me, is where, again, the feminine is like wanting to cut herself off sexually, intimately, emotionally from the masculine, because she's feeling used. She's feeling taken advantage of. Like, it's only the physical chemistry connection that makes you come to me, that makes you open up to me, and I would rather be off on my own, be on my, you know, be alone, than to be used like this. So for those of you where this is really resonating in a situation where, whether you're male or female, where you feel very used and taken advantage of, and you've truly been giving your all and as pure and genuine as you can be, it's almost like you're ready to walk away, or you are going to walk away over these next 2 weeks, because it's like you're done, you've had enough. And maybe in the past there wasn't enough emotional strength to let go and move on, but there's this big time shift. I mean, you have 2 major arcanas coming out. Over here on the masculine side, we have 2 major arcana as well, but we have this Ace of Pentacles. So it's like there's this new surge of energy, this new desire, this new opportunity, where we're just ready to go off on our own. And it's quite divine with Judgment coming out. Now, for others of you, this could be, for those of you who are single, this could definitely be where there's some opportunities coming your way over the next 2 weeks, where somebody's trying to romance you. This could be somebody you already know. With the separation, I'm taking the separation as maybe somebody you already know, or, you know, a true strong indicator that you are single all the way, not committed anywhere. So either either situation applies to what I'm about to say. It's like there's somebody who is coming in, trying, or maybe even a couple somebody's trying to offer some romance, making it sound really good, but at the end of the day, it's more of like a sexual thing, like, I want something from you, whether it's sex or it's money or it's to have a fun time, get a free meal, something like that. It's almost as though, you know, for those of you who are single, there's some of that energy coming in. And again, you're better off on your own, okay, if what's being offered to you isn't pure and genuine and real. You are truly better off on your own. I do see a lot of like this on this side of the reading, these like one night stand type of offers, or like, yeah, let's hook up, but no, I'm not ready for a commitment, like that type of energy. And it's like, no, I'm done with that. You know, I get it that relationships take time, but you know, this is ridiculous, and I'm done. I'm letting go. I'm moving on from this. I deserve better than this. And, you know, whoever this is, if they've burned you in the past, if this is somebody you know and they've burned you in the past, they may have gotten a bit more clever in their game since you've last spoke with, you know, the owl here and this magician. They may have gotten much more clever in their game, but it's still the same, okay? We don't have the being in denial with codependency and the devil coming out if for somebody who has had a total shift in consciousness, okay? That's just not what's going to show up. So if this is somebody you already know, and they're like, you know, oh, I've changed this. No, they have not. They've just gotten better at their craft, better at their game. So keep that in mind. Again, you are better off on your own. Now, for those of you that are in relationships, and this has nothing to do with what's going on between the two of you, but there's on one side of, you know, whether it's you or who you're with, there's, you know, all this disruptive type of energy. You are, whether if it's not happening to you, it's happening to your partner, you're better off just being incredibly supportive, and not, because we have the Hermit and the Separation card. So what I feel is be there, put your energy there, but don't try to force your opinions or your suggestions or open up to me, talk to me. Like, don't force any of that. Just let your presence be known. And I feel like that is what softens this other side of the reading to open up to their own wisdom, okay? And in that space, then they begin to find and see solutions to whatever the issue is. Now, for those of you where you're going through a lot, your partner over here, they definitely, again, they look like they are being supportive, but there's some sort of distance for some reason, whether you're traveling, they're traveling, you live in separate states, you live far away, just something along those lines. It's like they're there for you as much as they can be. And maybe it's like, even if they're not physically apart from you, it's like you feel like you need more and are requiring more of your partner over these next 2 weeks just because of what you're going through. But there's only so much they can give, okay? And they're truly, truly giving you the most they can at this time based on all the other things going on inside of them and in their life personally. So if, you know, you're like, you're not supporting me, and it's because they can't, you know, be there as much as you need. It's not that they're not supporting you. It's just at this time, there's other things, like they're giving you as much as they can. So know that they're being as true and honest and genuine with you as they possibly can be. So let's pull some more cards. And this is going to be from my second of 4 decks that will be coming out in this month, later in the month. But again, this is just a sneak preview, so you guys start getting a feel of the energies for those of you who may be interested in using these decks. So let's see, Sagittarius. All right, so yeah, look at this. We have lightning and thunder, the warning sign. We have double rainbow, good news. You know what? I love that. After the storm always comes the rainbow, and this is double rainbow. good news. So for those of you where this is, you know, either you're going through some serious crap or your partner's been going through some serious crap, the storm will pass over these next 2 weeks and things are going to work out much better than anticipated. Okay, just wanted to say that right off the bat. Over here, yes, look at this. The answer is yes. And we have repeating cycles. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so first strongest message over here is for those of you where you feel like somebody's just kind of using you, coming back and forth. Here's your answer. Yes, they are. And then coming back in over this next 2 weeks is like, we're going to just repeat this cycle all over again. Okay, it's like there's really no change other than they've gotten a much more clever at their game. All right, so for those of you that really resonated, here's your answer. You've got to kind of just walk away, separate yourself entirely from them, okay? Now, let me see. Those of you where you guys are in a committed relationship and this is where, you know, we're having some sort of friction between each other, this to me is Spirit's way of saying, listen, this is just a cycle that you guys are going through. It's a storm right now, okay, because these cards are what are mirroring each other. It's just you guys are going through a storm right now and you have to weather the storm. This is just a cycle. And with repeating cycles, you know, this is happening because you guys are trying to grow, trying to expand, you know, consciously, spiritually, whether you are aware of it or not. And, you know, this friction, these challenges are growing you. And this is just part of the cycle. You don't want to repeat it again. So, you know, really pay attention to everything that's unfolding over these next 2 weeks, because after that, after the storm passes, we have a double rainbow. And to me, this is like you and your partner really coming back together strong. You know, the connection, it has not been lost whatsoever. And with yes, it's like everything is truly going to be okay. You guys are going to get through this. You're going to weather this. It's just, you know, part of the process right now. And, you know, for those of you, again, who are single, if this is somebody returning from the past, it is the same thing over and over. And then for those of you where it's not somebody from the past, you know, this right here could mean so many different things since it is not a personal reading, you know, so really pay attention. What is it that you need to say yes to? If this new person really reminds you of things that you've been going through with somebody else, then the answer is yes. This is just the same energy in a different form, because there's something that still needs to be gained, still needs to be understood. And especially those of you who are like really considering walking away from, you know, a person or a relationship because you're like, it's just the same thing over and over, no matter what I do. I really do feel like that's the answer for you at this time, because sometimes separation and disconnection are, you know, the best things ever. They really open somebody's heart, open somebody's mind, you know, not just the person you're walking away from, but also for you yourself. Because on the side of the reading, like I said, very strong, very powered, very stable energy. Over here, we're a bit scattered. We're, you know, in some situations, we're just playing games and, you know, dealing with this person. It only brings, like, you know, a storm into your life when you are offering them rainbows. So apply the messages of this reading how they most fit. But with that said, Sagittarius, those are your love messages for the next 2 weeks. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.